We're now joined by Kaitlin Whitehorn of the women's track and field team, this week's DartmouthSports.com Female Athlete of the Week. Kaitlin, a strong showing from you at Dartmouth Relays this past weekend. You've had a pretty strong season thus far. You had a really nice meet back in December and the end of November, and now, again, starting off 2016 the right way. Just take us through Sunday's performance by yourself.
Well, I started off with a high jump, and that went relatively well. I am starting a new approach. I transitioned from 8 steps to 10 steps, and I had a few kinks I had to work out from the first couple of meets in December, so it didn't really go well then, but I worked on it a little bit more in practice, and I was able to clear a really good height, so that was the first event. And afterwards, I had the preliminaries for the 60-meter dash, and my time wasn't all that great, but I did make it to the finals, and I was really happy with my performance because in the past years, I was able to make it to the finals, but never able to actually win the 60. So that was something that was a little bit unexpected, but really cool in the end.
For your coaching staff and for Dartmouth alums, the Relays is a big meet. It's a big deal, 47th annual. What's it like for you now, winning 2 events in a meet that is kind of just getting you back into the swing of things? Do you think maybe you'll look back on this and after you're done here and go, that was pretty cool that I had strong showings at the Relays?
Yeah, absolutely. I think now being a senior, it's kind of expected of me to always have a strong showing. So I definitely will, but the Dartmouth Relays, as big of a deal as it is to Dartmouth, there isn't normally a lot of competition there, and so I know that at meets where there is a little bit more of a competitive focus, say meets in Boston, I would be a little bit more happy with those performances when I really get to shine there. So yeah, I love the Dartmouth Relays. I liked my performances, but they weren't as good as I wanted them to be, and so hopefully when we get down to better meets in Boston, I'll run even faster times and jump even higher there.
Kaitlin Whitehorn, the DartmouthSports.com Female Athlete of the Week. Congratulations and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
I'm here with the DartmouthSports.com Male Athlete of the Week, Alvin Heumann. He's a sophomore on the men's squash team. Alvin, thank you for being with us today, and congratulations.
Thank you, Tyler.
The Big Green are coming off an incredible weekend after you defeated Princeton for the first time since the Ivy League started play in the late 1950s. Tell us about how important that win was to your team.
Yeah, like you said, it was over 50 years since we beat them, so that in itself was very important to us. Additionally, last year we had lost to them 6-3, and going into the match, we'd been ranked very closely. I believe we were 10th in the country, and they were 9th, I believe, so it was going to be a close match. And we came off on the losing end. So winning this year by the margin that we did, 8-1, was very important to us, and it solidified ourselves as one of the top 10 teams in the country. So that was great for us.
And you played a factor in the win over Princeton, defeating your opponent in 3 straight games. And on Sunday, despite the close loss to Penn, you managed to sweep your opponent as well. What was working so well for you last weekend? I
think it was really the concentration for me. I was able to stay focused throughout the match. I was making very, very low unforced errors, and I was working my opponent through the match, staying consistent with my shots, and I never really lost focus. So, yeah, that was great for me.
And this weekend, Dartmouth plays host to Drexel on Saturday at noon. What does the outlook look like against Drexel this weekend?
So Drexel, I believe, is ranked 9th right now, and we're around 7th in the country. Drexel had just lost to Penn 5-4, as we did, so it's definitely going to be a close match. But I believe if we play the way we've been playing recently, we should have no trouble beating them.
All right. Thank you very much, Alvin, and good luck this weekend.
Yeah, thank you.